The wheels and tyres are all leant over, and the steering wheel's all sort of about 15-20 degrees turning left already. And if you were to let go of the steering going down the straight, the car would turn straight away left into the wall. The car is set up to turn left totally.
Right. Doing your practice laps, you're almost touching the wall coming down there.
Yeah, well, we weren't meant to. We had a few exciting moments coming out of 4 a couple of times. There were some motorbikes here yesterday, and it's a little bit greasy. But I mean, we've got within, I think, 1/10 of the track record here.
Going round in a circle 200 times.
Yeah. Get dizzy.
You must.
Yeah, I mean, I'm having to get used to that. There's a lot of G on the side of the head all the time, and you know, you're doing laps as we did, as you saw, sort of, you know, less than sort of 21 seconds or under 22 all the time. Mm-hmm. And that's tough. But in the race, you do slow down when you're in traffic to 24, 25-second laps, and that gives you a bit of time to breathe. I need all the room for myself at the moment, so I mean, put another 25 or 28 cars on the track with me. I mean, that's going to be very difficult.
Here you are with a British car, British design, British engine, and now the British driver, the final link in the chain.
Well, it makes you proud, doesn't it? I mean, it's super, really. And a couple of the mechanics are from England too, which is great.
Do you see a day now, because you coming over to America, that you will maybe bring the sport to Britain and have an Indycar race somewhere in the UK?
Now that would be a dream, wouldn't it? I mean, if I could do it this year, I mean, that would be absolutely sensational.
And onto the track to see how the expert does it.
Right, we start off down the straight. The man up here is usually in the box there with the green flag start. And literally you have to gun it, or put the gas pedal down, or go flat out, whatever. And then you come into turn 1, which is this one. You try and stay in the middle of the road and come down low and try and go around here as quick as possible. And you're already up to about 170, 175 miles an hour. Here you've got to be very careful not to hit this wall here, you see. That wall does jump out at you. You get close to it. And the incredible thing is coming down into turn 3 is now you enter this turn totally flat out without a lift if you're going quick. And here is very daunting. You just slide out towards this wall here and you just try not to hit it. And then you got to try and stay up a little bit on 1. And then what you've got to do on 1 is just get it right about here and then turn it in. And then try and come down on the corner. But then when you hit this bump here, then it throws you out. And you see a bit of smoke. And you have to be real careful not to do that.
So you don't want to do that then?
You don't want to do that, you see. I thought I'd just show you what you don't want to do.
Right.
Chief Race Engineer Peter Gibbons is responsible for the car.
England is the hub of motor racing, really. It's a British engine, British chassis, British electronics, British wheels.
What's American? You're American.
The team.
The course is 200 laps and Nigel was gradually working up to race length and pace. It's an endurance test that demands as much stamina as an Olympic runner.
20.8, did you get that?
No, we didn't get that, Nigel, over here.
With a time of 20.63 seconds. That's 1 lap of the circuit, 1 mile in distance, an average speed of 178 miles per hour. That's fast.
At the moment, Nigel is breaking records racing alone. The test will be doing it against all the other drivers.
So to compare like with like, you better put that whole front wing back on.
Roger, good.
Nigel, you've just broken the lap record. You're blazing a bit of a trail.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'll tell you, that was a fantastic lap. That really was. I mean, 20.6 and now the quickest ever time in Phoenix, PIR. So No, I mean, just shows how great the team is.
You must be pushing really hard out there.
Oh boy, I mean, well, it stood at 20.9, and in winter testing people have gone 20.8 and 20.75, but I mean, that's in ideal conditions, and you know, here we are today. I mean, weather's great, but it's not ideal grip for the track. 20.6 I'm happy with.
Nigel's got a lot to prove, and he hasn't wasted any time. On 3 different tracks, he's broke the lap record each time. America is beginning to sit up and take notice. It's going to be tougher than Formula One, but from what I've seen today and from the optimism of everybody here, he just might pull it off.